Hindu temple. Now that's a beautiful topic, because Hinduism is a scam. So you really mean to tell me that God has an elephant head and 6 arms, and this God wants you to eat poop? This God wants you to worship cows? This is a scam. Just like Buddhism, just like everything else. Oh, but Hinduism is an African spirituality. Do you really think that I will not bring the fire to African spirituality? First of all, there's no such thing as African spirituality. Okay? You have many spiritual systems, aka scams, in Africa. Just like you don't say Asian spirituality, you should never say, we, myself included, saying African spirituality is basically a mistake. Okay? It's an honest mistake. So, for the sake of simplicity, we're going to use it for the moment. But we have to change and evolve and call it a scam for black people. Okay? That's what we're going to call it. But for the moment, the topic of the lecture is about Hinduism. Your God can and will handle the criticism from the last P. All right? Let's move on. So I'm here in Malaysia. It's probably the Indian quarters. So we have beautiful and colorful gadgets, okay? Incense, plastic flowers, okay? All that for your gods, with an elephant head and 6 arms. And I'm supposed to take you seriously. I prefer Santa Claus, because at least Santa Claus brings me gifts. Talking about, I need to worship cows, and I need to dress up elephants and statues, and I need to feed a statue with plastic and sometimes real flowers too. Okay? Since when a statue is in need of flowers and bananas and incense? Explain that to me. So this God on the left has, that's a woman, I guess. Okay, 4 hands. I will never respect an ideology where you have to waste resources to feed statues and gods that have 4 hands and a blue face. Oh, but you don't get it. The reason that the God is represented with a blue hue is because it's a representation of African people, because black people are so dark that they are represented in blue. And that right there is a doggone lie. You're trying to sugarcoat, you're trying to rationalize fake beliefs. You see, you don't have the gut to say fuck all that. Okay? You have all these resources, all the time, all the bananas, all the incense to feed a statue. And y'all niggas believe that this has some type of benefit. It is not improving lives in Malaysia. Okay, so this is another temple. This is a Sikh temple, because this is another superstition that I need to tackle. So Sikhism is a religion that is mixing Islam and Hinduism together. Hinduism did not help the black African tribes okay, still living in dire slavery almost in India, okay? Hinduism did not do anything for the Dravidian. It did not do anything, and it's not doing anything for them, okay? But you're giving your gods bananas and flowers. For what? What's the point? What is the point though? Okay? Can your God feed everybody with all the fruits that your God is receiving? Can your God share the resources? Or probably your God has 4 stomachs. He has, and she has, I don't even know if that's a transgender's. He or she has 4 hands. So he or she probably also has 4 stomachs. And that's why he or she is requesting all the bananas every day. You see? Oh, that's blasphemy. No, it's not blasphemy. I'm just describing exactly what time it is. Okay? The only problem is that you're not used to it. You're used to respecting Hinduism, because when people hear India and all of that, all of a sudden it calls for respect. When really and truly it should call for investigation and critical thinking. Okay? That's the point of the video. It's not mocking. Even though I use a little bit of sarcasm and all of that, it is necessary. And it is also my personality. Okay? But the point is, do not ever glorify and deify, okay, people and cultures, especially Eastern cultures that you don't know. Just because it's India, just because it's foreign, just because, oh, you have incense and it smells good, and they have colorful dresses and all of that, and they have dreadlocks. No, my nigga, I need you to look at the living condition of my people. Fuck your God, fuck the bananas, fuck every God that has 4 stomachs and 4 feet and four hands and everything like that. Just because it smells good does not mean it's good. You need to use critical thinking every single day, especially when you deal with superstition, okay? As a matter of fact, especially when you deal with any type of ideology, okay? Hinduism is a scam. This is how you think, basically. You're telling yourself, oh, look at that. These people are so jovial, colorful. So basically, you're looking at the outside, okay? You're looking at the packaging, but you do not know that inside is poop. Literally. It's garbage, really. Get me? It's dust, bruv. It's the rubbish. You get what I'm saying? It's a madness. You get me? It's okay to be wrong. But do not tell me that you're not wrong to believe and to give credit to an ideology that proposes you to worship a God with 4 hands, elephant head, 4 hands, probably 4 stomachs, with all the bananas that they ingurgitate. You are practicing the appeal to tradition, the appeal to Eastern philosophies. You hate the white man so much that everything that is not connected to the white man, you're going to embrace it. Because it's foreign, because it's exotic, because it's colorful. You don't use your critical thinking because you are blinded by your hate for the white man. Why don't you go for Europeans' spirituality? For example, the people who worship Thor, the people who are in the Gothic movement. Why don't you tap into that? It's because in your eyes, it's connected to the white man. But when it comes to this, all the foolishness, this, you have nothing to say. Every ideology should receive the fire. And the next one on the list is the Sikhism. Sikh temple. I will probably visit this foolishness just, to have a better grasp of the superstition. All right. So this was a beautiful introduction into Malaysia.